Hello, I'm Parisa Arsanjani. Welcome to my channel. The new pose we're learning in this session is called Tittibhasana, or in English we call it Firefly pose. And if you're new here, please watch the videos that are categorized in the playlist on my channel, and I'll be very thankful if you subscribe. And also, if you want, you will make me very happy if you follow me on Telegram channel, Instagram and TikTok as well. So the pose we're learning in this session is actually an arm balancing pose, which means we need to balance on the hands, and also we need to have a lot of strength in the arms as well to hold the pose. And if you practice with all my videos, you're supposed to be able to do this pose. But if you still couldn't make it, don't worry at all. You can practice with the easy options so that you won't hurt yourself. And also, besides the balance on the arms, we need to have a lot of stretching in the legs as well. We need to completely stretch the legs to hold the pose properly. So before doing the main pose, you need to do some warm-ups to make your body prepared for this pose, because this pose is actually considered as an advanced. And also, besides that, if you feel pain in your wrist before or after the practice, especially after the practice, you can just simply practice with the essential tips that I already mentioned in that video, how to make your wrist warmed and also how to make them relaxed. So you can do with that video before doing this pose, and also after doing this pose if you feel pain in your wrist, to relax your whole body. So now let's get started. And this pose, actually you can get to it with two ways. One is standing way and one is seated way. I will show the standing way first, and it's easier for me. So what we need to do is standing on the legs, and we need to keep the feet not too apart. Actually, they have to be a little bit close to each other. And then we need to bend the knees and keep the knees apart. We need to press the knees outward so that we can take the shoulders behind. We need to lock the behind the knee on the shoulder with the help of hands. We need to bend more and then use the hands to take the shoulder behind the legs one by one. And then after locking it, and also I'd like to mention that I may not be able to talk properly while doing this pose because there is a lot of pressure. So after taking the hands back, we need to bring the hip a little bit down, and then putting the weight of the hip on the arms. And then we need to stretch the legs out one by one, completely stretched out. And also the elbows are supposed to be almost straight but not overextended. And then slowly bringing the legs down and coming back. So this is how we do the pose in a standing way. And there is another way to do it in a seated way, where you can sit down like this and then do the same thing. Try to lock your legs on your shoulders like this, one by one. But in my opinion, this one is a little bit harder because you need to lift your hips up as well. So after locking the legs on the shoulders, you need to put the hands down and then put the weight on your hands, lean forward to lift your hip up. After lifting your hip up, then make your legs straight again, and chest open and elbows straight as well. And then after a few counts, slowly come back. So this is how you can do the main pose. Easy option, if you're not able to do it, I will show you in a standing way again. Just after locking your shoulders behind your legs, the first way is to lift only one leg up. Hold and then change side. The other leg up and then come back. If you cannot make your legs straight at all, it's fine. Just try to lift your legs up here. Like try to lift your feet a little bit above the mat and then come back. If you couldn't do the second option as well anyway, no problem. Just keep your feet down and slightly put the weight on your hands, but this way the weight will be on the feet as well, so that you won't put too much pressure, and then slowly come back. So these were the easy options. And after the practice, you can just rotate your wrist to relax your muscles. Alright, so that's it for today's video. And as usual, I will end this practice with a very inspiring quote by Hannah Arendt that says, "The end of rebellion is liberation, while the end of revolution is the foundation of freedom." Thank you so much for your time and for being with me today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment below. And also thanks a lot for your kind comments, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. Weekly, I upload videos about the topics that are categorized in the playlist. I'll see you all in my next videos. Bye!